Hey folks, it's time to hit the road today in Northern Thailand. We've had a good time so far in Chiang Mai. We have looked around the city. We did a pretty good look at the city last episode, but today the goal is to mount up on the big BMW GS 1250 and head north. You know, the entire area north of Chiang Mai is just ideal to explore by motorcycle or really by any means that you'd like. Of course, I'm no stranger to the area. I've been up here before, but today I do have a couple places in mind I'd like to check out. One specifically, but we will have to get back into town by around 3 p.m. There's an event we have to attend. So anyway, we'll get to all that and more in this episode. We stretched the legs on the GS a little bit this morning. We're about 45 minutes north of Chiang Mai. We're going to go to this place. I don't know what it is, but it's got waterfalls and all sorts of stuff. So we'll see what it is. Dante Wara is what it's called. Dante Wara. So wow, what a cool place. The amount of creativity and design, engineering that went into this, incredible. You're basically ensconced in waterfalls, tropical mist gardens. I'm stood right now in what's called one of the tree houses. There's a tree behind me growing up right through the floor. This actually is one of these places that I saw on the maps and things like that. And I thought, okay, we'll go. It looks like a nice ride. That's really what I wanted to do. But I was really pleasantly surprised when I got here. It's actually much cooler in person than it looked on the maps. So Dante Wara, I think is probably the incorrect pronunciation. But like I said, about 45 minutes north of the Chiang Mai old city. And it was a decent ride up here, a little trafficky. But they have a cafe here you can eat. But I'll take you through here. Just, I don't know. I've never been anywhere quite like it. You really can get kind of immersed in this. It's all man-made. It's not natural waterfalls or anything like that. But when you're in some of the parts, and especially if there's no people around, you really kind of get immersed, and you're like in this tropical land that time forgot, like an old ruins of a city or something. It's really kind of cool. I think worth a visit, worth the 80 baht admission per person. It was 160 for both of us, so not too bad. And it's people here, but it's not overly crowded. And today's even a Sunday, and it's a holiday, so I believe it's the king's birthday or something like that. So it's not as busy during the week. So this is one of the worst times to come, and it's still bearable. So anyway, you can eat here like I suggested, but we're gonna go somewhere else to eat. I saw a place going up toward Pai that maybe we can eat. We got to be back by 3 o'clock for the big bikers jamboree today at the Route 66 diner. So I don't know what time it is now, but we got time to look around here, go get something to eat, and then get back into town. Right, I have no idea how many total water features they have. It seems like they're just everywhere here. But there's other things too. There's big gardens. There was this little walkway here with these chickens. These, I don't know, kind of funky chickens, these guys. Some kind of special chicken there, extra feathery. I like my chicken without so much feathers. But then there's like a whole craft market up here. You can buy handmade goods. There was a guy painting. I don't know. This looks like some kind of Indian art here. And of course there's food. So there's a whole food area. You can really, I got to tell you, you can really make a day out of it in here. We were probably here a little over an hour because I had another agenda today. I wanted to get up into the hills a little bit. And this place is kind of at the foothills. If you know the big coffee shop with the big airplane, it's not far past there, right where you turn off to start hitting all the twisties in the hills going up to Pai. So I wanted to backtrack a little bit and go up that road, but we'll get something to eat up there. Although there was all kinds of stuff to eat here that looked good, and jewelry, everything. But I really recommend a trip up here if you haven't been to Dante, Wara. I think it's definitely worth your trip, and it's not a bad ride up there. Good excuse to get out of the house and do something. So up around Chiang Mai here, the peak of their rainy season is actually in August. It's been cloudy and overcast the entire time we've been up here, but we've not seen any rain yet. Let's hope that holds out, and we'll get up here to the twisties. Just my luck, as soon as we get up going toward Pai into the good twisties, it starts pouring down rain. Hardly seen it drop in 3 days. Oh well, that's how it is. I was going to go up here and find someplace to eat. There's a place I wanted to go, but maybe now we'll just find somewhere closer, kind of abort this. There's all kind of places to eat around here. I just wanted to go to a specific one. But unless it stops in the next couple minutes, we'll just find somewhere around here. And when the sun came back out, we lost too much time though, looking at other places and riding around just in the area, going door to door. So anyway, we landed here. It was already a tight timetable, so any kind of lost time due to weather delay, kind of threw a big wrench into the plans. But no worries, not the view I anticipated for our lunch this day, but we still had a good meal there. Lan had a pat kaprao moo, and I had khao soi, one of the local favorites here. But anyway, we've got to saddle back up and get back into town. Like I said in the last episode, there was a bikers party, kind of a grand opening party for bikers here, and we're here now today. It's Sunday. A pretty good turnout. You can see by the bikes behind me, people have come, I guess, from all over the area with their rides, and there was free food. There's a lovely buffet. I'll show you the food, and all the attendees got 3 coupons when you walk in the door, and each coupon is good for your choice of drink, whether that be a glass of beer, a glass of wine, a soft drink, whatever. So that was nice. And essentially, it's as advertised, free beer. 2 kinds of beer I like, free and cold. This met both criteria. But anyway, I'm thinking this was done. These folks will be the new clientele for here. They get a little sneak peek of the place as well, and don't even have to pay for it their first visit. First one's free, I guess, as the old expression goes. So we'll take a look around. It's a pretty good turnout. Last night, they actually hosted a little bit of a function for the Chiang Mai expats as well, and there was a very good turnout for that. So I think he's on the right road here. We had a long day, I gotta tell you. We were on the bike about 5 hours on and off the bike, and then down here for this, so we'll probably sleep good tonight. So right as you watch this episode, the Route 66 Chiang Mai is officially open. This was filmed about 5 days before the opening though, but it was good to see so many people from both the Chiang Mai Expats Club and just the bikers around Chiang Mai come out and see what was what and enjoy a little bit of a pre-opening celebration. It was nice of the owner to put that on, but I think we'll get back to the hotel now and take a little rest. We've had a little bit too much day. So we asked for a different room because we had 2 beds. We just wanted 1 bed, and they gave us this room, which is essentially the same, but we do have a much nicer view. We got a nice morning mist mountain view here. Look at that. I think that's pretty appropriate for Chiang Mai. So, yeah, we just had a street view at the other one. We got a little river back here, a little canal. So cool. They've been very nice here at the Royal Peninsula, and I think the room is fairly priced, very fairly priced for low season, $6.99. They call it green season. Guess that's better than calling it low season. right, a little bit of an evening out we decided on, but let's back up first. We started out, I don't know, about 5 o'clock or so. It was still light out, and we just wanted to take a walk. We had been enough on the bike that day, so we just thought we'd take a walk and see what we could find. So a couple different things that we walked by here. But what we finally discovered is this place, Lanna Square. I had no idea this existed, but we happened upon it. It looked a little bit like a bar complex, and in the back there you can see there's an open air food market there. So this was actually a really nice place to spend an evening, because you've got all these different bars, and of course the food I'll show you in a minute. And there's even live entertainment there in the big food court, and everything in the world to eat. So very, very nice. I had never heard of this before. There's even a rock reggae bar there. There's something for everybody in here, but just a small complex. And of course it's early; they're just getting started. It probably doesn't get busy till later. The food did pick up shortly after dark, but pretty much everything to eat in here. I even saw, well, of course, Thai food, but there was Indian food. There was pizza, there was samosas, there's just about everything. So a very good mix of food offerings and entertainment, and plenty of places to sit down and enjoy your food. So even though we took off on foot this evening, I had no intention of walking back to the hotel. I thought we would take some sort of either a Bolt, a taxi, or a tuk-tuk. But I'll show you some of the food stands here, something for everybody. Food was good. I ended up just having ice cream, because we had eaten at the diner already. So I think Lon got some fruit, and I got some ice cream. The singer was very good. It was a nice evening. It seems like Chiang Mai kind of attracts a little bit of a younger crowd, different in that regard to Pattaya, where it seems like it's an older crowd a lot of times at these places, but it is what it is. There's the ice cream. He'll chop that up super fast here, fresh frozen on the cold plate there, and then I'll get into business and tuck into that. But after we finished here, I thought, well, while we're here, we will have our fill and we'll watch the singer a little bit, and then we'll go and try some of the bars out, at least one or two. I did go into the reggae bar, but their music didn't even start in there. Their live music didn't even start now till about 9:30. So we ended up at a place called Blacklight. There's my ice cream. Look at that guy. Got an Oreo cookie in there. But anyway, this is Blacklight. And I've seen bars like this before. I think the last one I saw was on Gossamet, maybe called Gecko, something similar. But this is one of these places where they let the customers decorate the bar. You just start off with black walls and give people these fluorescent green, yellow, orange, red finger paints and let them go to town. So Lon wanted to paint something for you guys. So I told her I would put this at the end of an episode. And there you go. For all those still watching, that's for you. There you go. She did that just for you. She did pretty good, because it's hard to paint something. There's so much paint already on the wall. But there it is. She knocked herself out a little bit. Maybe she needs to go to the bathroom and wash her hands. But they do give you brushes. It's not finger paint. I guess you could do it with your fingers if you want. I think some people do that. Even the floor is done. I noticed this ping pong games. This isn't the only place I've seen these. I don't know that I've ever seen it in Pattaya, but here, just on a couple nights out, we've already seen it twice. So here again, kind of popular. Maybe caters to a younger crowd. But there you go. Uh-oh. I guess that means I've got a drink. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll be taking a tuk-tuk back to the hotel. We've got one day left tomorrow. I've got something kind of special planned for tomorrow to do. Something I didn't know existed. I discovered up here, and we will explore that in the next episode. And a very good restaurant too that was a big surprise. So a couple new surprises for the next episode. Be sure to tune in for that. Hope you enjoyed this episode, but for this one, I've got to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.